Tonight, new at 10, a feverish push is underway in Missouri to make K2 illegal.
This is what it looks like, Joe. This is K2, this is bluegrass, but really it's all the same. It's sold as incense, but people smoke it like pot to get high. Not only did we find kids using it, but also people who like to smoke it at work. Now, some people say it has medicinal purposes. Others say, though, it's sending them to the emergency room. However, if most Missouri lawmakers have their way, K2 will have harsher consequences than marijuana very soon.
Oh, it's a very good high.
The appeal is obvious. Get high without getting in trouble.
I might go out on lunch, and course supervisor will know about it, and it's legal. There's nothing that can be done.
Wait, what did he just say?
Course supervisor will know about it. It's legal. There's nothing that can be done. Am I under the influence? Yes. They can't stop me.
That is a bold statement, even coming from a grown man, but it is the truth. Scott Davis isn't breaking any law. Problem is, neither are these guys.
Raise your hand if you smoke K2.
Brendan Bounds is 14 years old. His friend's not much older.
It was just really scary.
Even the most vigilant parent sometimes is not going to know.
Brendan swears he only smoked K2 once.
I was thinking like I was too high.
He was in the hospital overnight, and still 6 weeks out, he's still having dizzy spells and irregular heartbeat of 150 beats a minute, and it's without warning.
And I have to go to a cardiologist and stuff now.
All of these guys admit to having a weird reaction to K2.
My head was heating up, and my heart was racing.
That won't, however, stop them or their friends from using it.
Do you think it's really popular in high school?
Oh,
Yeah. It's so easy to get.
Like, the only reason it's hard to get is whenever they're sold out.
Pam Sampson sells K2, as well as similar products like Texas Gold and Bluegrass.
I'm starting to feel like the K2 queen in Springfield.
She won't sell it to anyone under 18, but she does stand behind K2.
A lot of people tell me it helps them to sleep. A lot of fibromyalgia patients have been in.
In fact, Pam says she's collected more than 1,000 signatures to keep it legal. She says that's because last year she almost had to close the store. But now the parking lot is almost always full, even before the store opens.
I'm able to pay the bills now. I would rather sell this than alcohol and cigarettes.
If you're not old enough to buy a pack of cigarettes, you're not old enough to smoke K2.
Even Scott, the man who smokes K2 a lot,
5 or 6 times a day.
believes it's not for everybody. He did, though, give it to his dad, who has cancer.
He said that it was amazing what it done for him versus the medicine that he was on.
He says it's not for lawmakers to decide.
I don't see any harm in it.
Others, though, say leaving the decision up to people isn't a good idea either.
With these kind of reactions like what with my son had, it's only a matter of time where somebody is injured worse than my son was.
Now, Pam Sampson, the owner of Incense and Peppermints, says she will not sell K2 if it becomes illegal. By the way, there's also a store with the same name in Anderson, Missouri. It does not sell K2. Now, here's where it stands right now. The Missouri House and Senate have both passed their own emergency bills to make K2 illegal, and I just got off the phone with Representative Ward France from West Plains. He sponsored the House bill and says tonight a Senate committee was looking at his version. He believes the K2 ban will be any day.
So if it's an emergency bill and it passes right away, how does that work?
That means that it will be illegal right away. So if his bill passes, it will also be a felony to have K2. So that's even stronger, harsher consequences than marijuana. So we'll have to wait and see.
Very, very popular, too.